unless we go to another special, this will be the last night, the last day, because our plan is to be out of here next Wednesday.
Now, that was Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick last week. We start with a live look at the Texas Capitol right now as lawmakers still have about 2 weeks left in this special session, but it appears there is a plan to end the session after tonight, although there is no official announcement. Thanks for joining us. I'm Daniel Marin.
And I'm Jennifer Sanders. Both chambers are scheduled to meet and vote on bills starting at 6 o'clock. Our Capitol correspondent Dylan McKim gives us a look at what the legislature has accomplished thus far and what more could still be done ahead of tonight's action.
Governor Greg Abbott issued this proclamation for a second special session back on August 15th. And since then, he's added to it, amended it, and now there are 23 items for lawmakers to consider, and so far they've passed legislation related to 9 of them. Among those passed by the legislature is a new congressional map that gives Republicans an edge to pick up 5 additional seats in the midterm elections. New legal protections for victims of human trafficking who were forced to break laws.
Send a clear message that in Texas we protect the victims, not punish them.
And requirements for areas prone to flooding like Kerr County to install warning sirens.
With limited cell phone coverage in many of these areas, we must rely on proven technology.
But there is unfinished business, especially when it comes to THC. The chairman of the House Public Health Committee, Gary Van Dever, said earlier this week there is no agreement on what to do with intoxicating hemp products.
We just don't have anything to move forward with.
But things have changed in less than 24 hours. The Public Health Committee will meet tonight to discuss THC legislation. What that looks like is unknown at this point. Even property tax relief has hit a roadblock. A bill to make it harder for taxing entities to raise your tax rate was stopped in the House, ridiculed for not providing enough relief.
This is not the answers to our prayers in property tax.
Wednesday night, lawmakers will debate some key items that have yet to cross the finish line, including bills to ensure youth camp safety, funding for cleanup efforts and warning systems related to the Central Texas floods, and a new standardized test for public school students to replace the STAR test, all culminating into what could be the last night in Austin for lawmakers this year. In Austin, I'm Dylan McKim.
Hey, going in depth, KXAN found on average over the last 10 full legislative sessions, lawmakers filed just under 7,000 bills per session, and roughly 1,300 were passed. That is 20%. This latest regular session saw more than 9,000 bills filed, with only 1,200 passing. That's about 13%. Our data reporter Christopher Adams has a breakdown of all the numbers on KXAN.com. Just look for the KXAN Data Hub under the News tab.